You're silly.
Okay,
we're live.
Crazy kids. Hey everyone.
Hi.
Just waiting for it to come through.
There's 0 people on here. It shows.
What?
It shows there's 0 people on here. 0 eyes.
0 eyes. Oh yeah.
0 eyeballs.
It hasn't gone through yet.
But we're still up.
Yeah.
It's still not coming through.
It's just running late.
Very
Okay,
late.
now it is.
Yeah, I see it now.
Trying.
17 people.
Oh man. Crazy kid. Hey everyone, how y'all doing?
Hey guys.
Okay. Let's see. There's Barbara says love from Holland. Hello.
Hello.
There's Peggy said good evening.
Good evening.
Joe Taylor said nice. I love your videos.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Here.
There's Lynn says good evening, Grounds family. I missed the last live. Continue to pray for my back. How's everything going?
Good evening.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's been pretty busy here lately.
Yeah, today was a pretty wild day, but
Yeah.
Where are you at?
right here.
Okay.
And said hi from Virginia Beach.
Mm-hmm. Carolyn Lancaster said hello, Kevin, Kimberly, and sweet girls. Looking forward to the live.
Lynn asked what was for dinner tonight.
Kevin cooked tonight.
Yeah, Daddy.
Yep. And we had pork cutlets and mashed potatoes and gravy and vegetables.
Good.
It was very good.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Girls ate. Abby ate 3 helpings and Izzy ate 2. So.
Okay. These are yum.
Okay, Izzy.
Connie Shea says hi, Kevin, Kimberly, and pretty girls Abby and Izzy.
Good job.
I'm waiting for nails.
She read that one on her own. She
did.
She said, I want to read it when it gets to it. So
Okay, Tina said hello, Kevin, Kimberly, Izzy, and Abby.
hey there. Catherine says good evening from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Eric said happy Thursday from Pensacola.
One Scott says hi everyone.
Hey there.
Okay. Abby.
Neil says, hey guys, I'm here for my first Adventist mile therapy and session since my first and last ever live appearance on
YouTube.
YouTube. Hope you enjoyed it. What?
Now
Yeah,
you know
why I preferred text.
Remember when he was on Dean's Live?
Yeah.
The tour.
That was pretty cool, wasn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
We
we
really thoroughly
that.
enjoyed that. Patty said, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening.
Neil said, thankfully, Dean's channel's still there.
Yeah.
Loma said, hi, everyone.
Hi.
Lynn said, hello, all.
Hello.
Jennifer said, howdy, y'all.
Howdy. Howdy.
There's Ed Kirkpatrick.
Loud and clear.
Jacob Jones said, evening. Kevin, Kim, Abby, and Izzy.
Good evening.
Jessica said, hey, Abby and Izzy from Lindley.
Hello. Hello.
Y'all are goofballs tonight.
Yes.
Lynn said, Izzy looks bright and cheerful. Reba said, hello, guys. Good to see you, especially those beautiful girls.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
What? How did I miss that?
Hi, Kevin.
Loma
Kimberly.
says hi, Kevin and Kimberly. Hi, Abby and Izzy.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to miss. I think my phone jumped. Yeah, it does do that a lot. Jeannie said, howdy, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy.
Hey there.
Michael said, hi, how are you all doing tonight?
Hello, Michael.
We're doing well. There's Momo. Says, hi, girls, Kevin and Kimberly.
Mama. Hi.
Cindy said, hello, Kevin, Kimberly, and girls.
Hello.
Loma said yummy about supper.
Yummy.
Peggy said that sounds yummy. Loma said hit the like button.
Yep.
Jacob asked how my recovery is going. Pretty good. I realized I do have some limitations this week, so I had a few rough days, but I'm doing better today. So kind of learned my lesson. We'll talk more about that in a little bit, but not too bad though still. And I go to the doctor next week. There's Stephanie said, "Hey girlies, oh yeah, and parents."
Hi.
Connie said, "Izzy, you did a great job and made me smile." When you read her comment. Michael said, "You girls are doing really good with the show pigs."
Thank you.
Still got a ways to go, but getting there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lillian said, "Good evening, Grounds family."
We have 67 people on here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now 65.
Joe Taylor said, "Hi, I love your farm animals."
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Tina said, 33 thumbs up and 57 on, everyone. Please hit the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Lynn said, Did all the birds get caught? Did you get all the birds caught?
Yep.
Yes, we did. Lynn said, "Always goofy. Please stay that way."
Okay.
That's not hard for them to do.
Yeah. It's an easy task.
Yeah.
Granddad.
Oh, it's really.
Granddad. He says hi, girls.
Yeah.
Granddad.
Okay. You're skipping.
Meg said, "I just sat down to print out a packing slip for an Etsy order and saw y'all were on. Hello, Grounds family."
Hey, Meg.
Hello.
I hope you're doing better or healing well.
Yes. Let's see. Kathy said, "Hello, Grounds family. Here from Pelican Rapids, Minnesota. Hugs to the
Hello.
girls."
Hello.
Yep. Hey, Kathy.
Then there's Laura. Said, "Beautiful family." Thank you.
Thank you.
Eric said 67 on and only 43 hit the like button. Come on, folks. Gail said, "Hey guys, I've missed you all. Been on retreat in Maryland. Got to catch up on your videos." Hey there.
Hey, Lion.
Stephanie said, "It's a beautiful night, but a few mosquitoes though."
Yep.
There's Deborah said, "Hi."
Hello, Deborah.
Hi.
We have two very silly
Hi.
girls tonight. I guess y'all are getting sleepy, aren't you?
Nope. No. Never.
Yeah.
No. Nope.
Meg said, "My hand and wrist are doing good. My physical therapist is happy with my progress."
Good deal.
That's good.
So, what's going on with y'all?
I have a schedule tomorrow.
You have a schedule tomorrow.
In the morning, eat breakfast, and then go work with Lily. And then after we do our chores, go work with Lily again, and then come in here and sleep.
Okay.
I have a schedule too.
It's a short schedule.
It is a short schedule.
Wake up. What I want to do: wake up, eat breakfast, get changed in my day clothes, and go back to sleep.
You know good and
Oh,
well you won't go back to sleep.
Yeah.
You do
No,
sleep for a
so-
long time.
Do that stuff, and then I'll
Wake up again.
eat breakfast, and then guess what I'll do?
What?
I'll go outside and play with the goats.
Mhm.
Yep. Probably work on a project too.
Yep, right on up.
The one we didn't get to work on today.
Yeah, and I'll be off at noon tomorrow. So
Good. So we'll have some help.
yep.
Help.
Yep.
I'm very much helpful.
Do what?
Because I'm very much helpful.
Yep.
Yes, you are.
Loma wants to know, how's school going?
Good.
Have you learned anything?
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
About the
you didn't.
Oh yeah.
Not this week.
The
We've been talking about world history.
no, the other week when they.
That was last year.
So what'd you learn about?
What continent have we been talking about?
Asia.
That's right.
Asia.
She's doing old world history.
Not Cuba. Asia.
What? Okay.
I promise it's going well. She's been doing well, and right now they start in Asia with their continent studies, but they also kind of go back through biblical history and talk about the different civilizations and that kind of thing too. So
Okay.
it's been pretty cool. And okay, what
I
have
have
you?
learned nothing.
Izzy.
I know everything.
Oh,
These
Oh,
children need
mate.
some sleep.
I guess I didn't work y'all hard enough today.
Oh, yes, you
What have you been learning to write?
did. Cursive.
She's been learning cursive, and she's doing
Hey, go
really
get me a
well.
piece of paper. Go.
Oh, Mimi's on.
She said, "Hi, Abby, Izzy, and parent."
Hi, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Mimi.
Okay.
Mom, they're wild tonight. Let's see. I'm gonna go back up here.
Stephanie said that Izzy's acting more like Abby tonight.
Yes.
Taking lessons. I'm wilder.
Okay.
Neil said that Izzy's getting really good at the lives.
Yeah.
Stephanie said you're coming out of your bubble.
I
don't even know.
know.
There's Dean said hello.
Carolyn said, I think the girls are still in the show tonight. Great to see them so involved tonight. They are so sweet.
Yep, most of the time.
Even sweeter when they're sleeping. Stephanie said she loves school.
I do
Oh.
too.
Michael said, make sure everyone is subscribed. Let's get them up to 8,000 tonight.
Who?
Oh.
Which Michael?
Michael Ray.
Michael Ray, not Granddad.
Yeah,
Their granddad's name is
8,000.
Michael also. So
8,000.
Reba said, I didn't accomplish much today. Had to go to Fayetteville. Once I leave home, my day is finished. Been enjoying the cooler weather.
Yeah, Fayetteville's a pretty little trip for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's Nick and Zoe. Said, hey, y'all. Hi, Izzy and Abby.
Hello.
Let's see.
Deborah said, been watching your videos. The girls are beautiful.
Thank you.
Go.
Let's see. Kathy said hi.
Hi. Hello.
Regina said hi.
Hi.
Stephanie said hi. Love watching your YouTube videos.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you.
What is up with y'all tonight?
We robot.
I know. They've not been acting like this all
No, even since I've been home. Izzy was
because we've had
sleepy.
a lot of stuff going on today, and they were a big help with it, but they're just, I don't know. It's
You
like
didn't
they've
burn
lost
off
it.
all of our energy. We can never do that. Yeah.
Tina said, I love how talkative Izzy is tonight. Stephanie said you're scaring her.
Me or her?
I don't know.
Both of us.
Probably both of you. Joe said, good night. Hope y'all have a wonderful night. Good night,
Good
Joe.
night, Joe.
Good night, Joe.
Dean said, don't be teaching children our secret way of communicating. Cursive writing.
Hey, there's a lot of people in this world who can't read cursive, so
Link.
you can read cursive.
I haven't learned to read cursive yet.
You're learning it though.
I'm not learning to read it.
So you
Oh, Lynn
It's a
said
long
since
way.
Izzy had her hand up, shows she's learning.
Neil said, wow, smile overdose.
Yeah.
We drank a potion and make a smile. Now you're getting double therapy.
Twice the bill.
Kathy
Oh,
said, you girls are being silly.
Thank you.
Making everybody laugh. Nick said, I wasn't that late. Kevin is just behind. And then Kathy said, silly is fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Kathy
That's
said the
nice.
girls must have ate some squirrel.
Ew. I like squirrels.
Michael said they're full of life tonight.
Which one?
Y'all.
Which
Michael Ray.
Which one?
You heard me.
You don't flip that piece.
Debbie said, hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey, Debbie.
Connie said, Kevin, I bust out laughing when you said girls are even sweeter when they're asleep.
It's the truth.
Oh, Jessica says she could bring Lindley up here to join the chaos. Hey, what's one more?
Yeah. Yeah.
They match energy, so you know. Pam said, hi Abby, hi Izzy.
Hi.
Dean said, is it safe for me to be in here?
Not sure.
No.
Not sure it's safe for us to be in here.
They're a little wild, creepy tonight.
This is how it's gonna be from now on. Yeah. Double therapy.
Pam said,
Smart.
didn't get a notification again.
But yeah, Dean, your silliness will fit right in.
Yes, it will.
So no worries with that.
Yeah. Kathy said, hello, Grounds family.
Hello.
Patty said, must be something in the air. My granddaughter was the same way after school.
Nope.
Dean said, I figured they must have had frog legs for dinner. I could speak.
Okay. let's
Okay,
not
no,
make that
not those
noise.
noises. Lynn said, hello, everyone. How you all doing? We're doing well.
Yep.
And she said, hey, girls, you are beautiful.
Thank you.
Neil said, Abby and Izzy are on form tonight. I needed this after an hour in my friend's loft trying to work out why his CCTV wasn't working. Fixed it, though.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll be going to bed in a little bit.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
In 8
Because I figured
years.
that's why y'all are acting
Do
so
it?
wild.
In 8 months.
Nope.
You have to sleep tonight.
In 85 years.
Mm-mm.
Perfect.
Regina said, silly girls or happy girls?
Yep.
Pam said, you girls should be Giggles 1 and Giggles 2.
I'm Giggles 1.
I'm Giggles 1.
No, I'm Giggles 1.
Why would you be
I'm
Giggles?
Giggles 1.
You were the second born child.
I'm Giggles
I'm Giggles 1.
1.
Kathy said,
Okay.
how are the
I'm
animals
Giggles.
doing? Okay, hey. No arguing about who's Giggles 1 and 2.
I'm Giggles 1.
I'm Giggles 1.
Most are doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little bit of disaster with some.
Yeah.
Not
Or-
sure if we'll go into it tonight, but we'll have a video on it. But
Very
it
soon.
was pretty
Pretty
rough day today.
Mhm. Started out that way. Oh, there's Cowboy Short. Said, howdy, Grounds family.
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy. I'm a cow.
Dean said, yeah, they got me laughing, and that's hard to do, this grumpy old man. Pam said, oops, not good, Pam. Just giggles and giggles. One Scott said, I had a rough day, and the girls have cheered me up.
Good deal.
Well, good.
Oh,
Cover your mouth.
at least it wasn't on the camera.
Yeah.
Tina wants to know how the kittens are.
What kittens?
The kittens that we showed on the video.
Amazing.
What do you mean? The only kittens you have.
Yeah. Y'all are silly. Neil said, my smile therapist has an assistant, double doses. Cowboy Short was saying hi to Abby and Izzy.
Hello.
Hello.
They're being very silly tonight.
They're serious.
Kathy said, oh, I'm sorry. Pray it gets better.
Thank you.
Thank you. Loman said, bless you. Because you sneezed.
Thank you.
Pam said, girls, did you wrangle all the birds?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They were good at it, too.
I caught them.
Diane said, hello from Meadville, Pennsylvania Fairgrounds.
Hope things are going well up there, and
Hello.
hopefully it's not too cold on you still.
Yeah.
Hello.
And Kathy said, "God bless you, Izzy."
Thank you.
What's the tongue click every time you say something? Dean said, "Y'all wore him out at the chicken rodeo."
Yeah,
Of course.
it was pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy Short says PJ party.
Yeah.
Jessica said, "We need a laser show."
Yay.
How do you do
Thumbs in, fingers around. There you
that?
go.
Laser show. There you go. It's a laser show.
Lynn said, "How's your training going with the pigs?"
Good.
Yep, it's going good. They've still got a ways to go, but they are making some progress with them.
Yeah.
They're doing
Put it
good.
on top of your head.
Lily's getting where she's not quite as stubborn.
Yeah.
'Cause Abby's been spending a lot of time out there,
Mhm.
especially since we got moved up closer.
Yep.
Lily is doing great. So is Lulu.
She's still a little hard-headed though.
I'm working on keeping her head up and turning her and
Yeah.
not stopping.
And Lulu's head shaking seems to be getting better. I
Yeah.
put some drops in her ears, and I think that seemed to help. So she didn't like it at the time, but like today, we were out there doing some stuff with them, and she might have been a little bit, but not anything like she was.
I knew last night she seemed a lot better with it. And I did call the vet the other day, and they said that it was a bacterial infection is what they gave her the injection for. So
It's not working.
Pam said, "Cute Jamie's girls. I've got mine on too."
Yay.
Diane said, 2 more days and it's going good. Lynn had asked for hearts, but I was behind. You gave hearts. Edward said, "Good evening, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy." Hello there.
Hello.
Hey, Edward, how are you?
Dean said, "I caught 2 of those chickens. I was wearing my 3D glasses." Let's Trade Paint said, "Hello, you beautiful people."
Okay, enough of the light shows.
Hey there. Jessica said, "Double thumbs up." Y'all are going to go to bed in just a minute, okay?
Mm-hmm.
2-minute warning.
2 minutes. Anything else you want to tell about?
What's your favorite subject in school so far?
Favorite subject?
Good job. Okay, sit down. Okay, sit down.
History. Nope, science.
Science.
She is so good. Like we were talking about.
Nope, math. I'm good at it.
Yeah, you're good at math too. You can have more than one favorite. But we were
Then it
talking.
would be your favorite.
What were we talking about? Insects and flowers and all that kind of stuff this past week, and she had a worksheet, and I was like, well, you can use your book to find it, whatever. She labeled every insect on that page without even having to look. She did really, really great.
Was grasshoppers on it?
She's
She does
not a
not like
fan.
grasshoppers at all. Loves crickets, but does not like grasshoppers.
No, I don't.
Don't explain it. I can't explain it.
I don't like any.
What's your
Izzy?
favorite?
You raised your hand.
I forget.
Okay, button.
Favorite subject?
Favorite subject?
I did an A+ on all my tests.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has tests like every 5 lessons, which I thought
Once a
was
week.
I
yeah,
love
I
it.
thought it was kind of crazy, but she thinks that it's the
Yes.
greatest thing ever to have tests. So then Abby's aren't quite as frequent, but they cover a lot more material. So
My favorite subject
Oh, hang on one second.
is
All right, Cowboy Short. We'll catch you next time, and congratulations to your wife.
it's awesome.
well,
Just want to catch you before you left.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
my favorite subject is history and writing.
Yeah.
And
Math,
and
reading.
reading and history.
She just loves school
She loves school.
Mm-hmm.
a lot.
You like school.
And she loves tests. That's the weird thing.
I don't like tests.
I win in every lesson.
But I was kind of like that too, so
What, you like tests?
a little bit. I was nervous for tests, but I enjoyed doing all that. So, let's see. Oh, guess what time it is?
What?
Time for y'all to go to bed.
Yeah, hang on a second.
No.
There's Kathy wants to know what y'all are gonna do with y'all's pigs after the show.
Okay.
I'm keeping her.
If she wants to keep Lulu, what are you gonna do with Lily?
Maybe sell her.
Stellar?
Don't know.
And I'm still gonna
keep her and still work with her.
Yeah. I'll have our own
And
little
maybe-
fairs at the,
Maybe what?
have our own
And-
little fair set up at
Yeah.
our house.
People can come show up here for free.
For
Okay.
$5.
Okay.
Free one's $5.
Make it 62.
62. Okay.
Six
I don't think
hundred
anybody will show up for $62.
$5.
Dean wants to know which one of y'all likes math the most.
Me.
Nope.
Me. I like tests. I like math tests.
She loves math tests and math combinations.
I'm good at my speed drills.
Yeah, and
I always get
she
them right before the
oh,
minute.
you should have seen how excited she got about the first speed drills that she had for Rebecca.
Hey, Melinda.
Hello.
Sorry, skipping
Hello.
down just because we're behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Bedtime.
Right when
So-
we hit 94 people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, y'all should have negotiated with Mommy. Been like, how about when we hit 100? But
Yeah, I don't
no, it's too late. She already told you to go to bed. You
How
lost
about when we hit 1 million?
out. You never go to sleep.
Yeah.
You awake for years.
No. People won't get on. 'cause they-
You tell them
What are
night.
you- Yeah, tell them good night. Okay, y'all go to bed.
Come on, sis.
Good night.
First,
I'll be back.
first,
Mama said night night, girls. Love y'all.
And then
Everybody else say good night too.
Yeah.
let's go. Night night.
wait. Wait.
You'll see them next week.
Come on.
It's gonna be another Silly Live next week.
Yes, there's
It might not be.
silly.
We may move to a later time after their bedtime. That's crazy. Okay, Pam. So about the storm, did you hear it or just see the damage the next morning? Just saw the damage the next morning. Like I said, whenever we went to bed, or I guess the last time we looked at the weather, we didn't even know it was supposed to storm. And I guess it was just little pop-up storms, but I didn't hear anything throughout the night. I don't know if Kimberly did or not. I don't think she did that night. And so it was pretty much just waking up the next morning and everything was in a mess. Let's see. Oh, hi, Satin. How are you? Hey, what are their favorite numbers? Yeah.
Abby said 22.
Abby said 22. Wasn't expecting that. Neil. Hang on, we're finding out. Hey, Cassie.
Izzy said 16.
Okay. Abby is 22 and Izzy said 16. Those numbers will probably change by next week.
I don't know where they came up with that, but Abby,
Oh man, this jumped.
Abby said, Abby just said hers without hesitation. Izzy had to think about it, and she's like, "Well, what did he say his favorite is?" I said he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He said 9.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know.
I know. I didn't know that she asked that. Michael said that he also liked math in school.
I did too.
Yep, me too. That was probably, I don't know, probably one of my favorite of the normal subjects.
I loved math and writing.
And Jessica said they got big black Texas grasshoppers.
Ugh. There was a weird looking one outside earlier.
No, Connie said that her second cousin Amy had 7 coyotes yapping in her yard last night. They called the trappers.
Oh,
We have coyotes around a lot.
mm-hmm.
We usually hear them around. We usually don't ever see them actually on the property, but
Yep. Pam said, "I love grasshoppers. Used to collect them as a kid."
yeah, we've got a ton this
Plenty.
year. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. They've been eating everything in sight.
Yes.
Dean said, "I like grasshoppers too with chocolate on them."
Ooh,
Oh,
never had it, but don't plan to.
mm-hmm.
Pam said, "Good for you girls. You'll go far."
It's good to like school. Yep, it is. Let's see.
Regina said, "I would freeze up on tests all the time, even when I knew the answer. If it was a test, I would forget." There's a lot of people with test anxiety. Abby has a little bit of test anxiety, but usually she can work through it.
Yeah, we talk through a lot of hers because she will do amazing on all of her worksheets, and then she sees the word test at the top and she's like, "Oh, I don't know this. What am I doing?" And I was like, "Well, talk through it and just tell me how you're going to solve the problem. I'm not going to give you the answer, but tell me how to do it." "Oh, well, that's easy. All you got to do is," and she'll just go through all the steps. And I was like, "See, it's just like a worksheet." And she's like, "Oh, this is easier than my worksheet." I was like, "Because you've done it a bunch."
Yes.
So it was cute. The last time we did, this last language test she took, she did not get anxious about. She just worked through it and she did good. And I felt like that was a big breakthrough because that's the first time in the last, since we've been homeschooling that she has not gotten over anxious about a test. So
yeah, good deal. Edward said, "Been catching up on some of your older videos. Love watching Abby and Izzy garden. They are so cute telling about their garden. Love how you all work together."
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll have some more gardening soon. Like I said, this summer has been a disaster, so we pretty much just decided to call it a wash, and we're fixing to start fall gardening. So that will be coming up soon. Actually, just started prepping things. Well, I started prepping them last week, but actually really getting stuff close today.
Yeah.
Everybody telling them good night.
Yeah, they were a hoot tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what got into it. Like I said, they've not, like sometimes they'll have a crazy day, but I mean, they've been
Izzy was
normal all day.
Izzy was so sleepy acting about 2 hours ago. And I wasn't even sure she was going to make it to the live.
I guess she caught her second wind.
Yeah. Carolyn said, "I think they got together and planned a party." Something.
They might have.
Jennifer says, "Awesome to see Izzy out of her shell tonight. Sweet girls."
Yep. Straight line winds or a thunderstorm. It was a little storm that popped up, but I mean, it's mostly straight line wind stuff. And the problem is that normally our storms go from the southwest to the northeast, and this was coming from the north-south. And so all the stuff we had turned for what our winds are normally like, so they'd blow against it. And this time it was blowing the wrong way, and that's why it toppled them over.
Well, it was wild because Abby was having trouble sleeping that night, and it was almost midnight before she went to sleep. So I'd actually gone to her room, laid down with her for a little bit, and had just gotten back in bed probably 15 minutes before, had started to doze off, and she was in there, and she's like, "Mommy, I'm scared." And I was like, "Why?" And she's like, I can't turn my TV on." And then I listened, and I could tell the fan was off, and I was going, "Oh, the power's off." So I walked her back to her room. I got a flashlight, and then the power flipped back on pretty quick after. And I was like, okay, well, it'll be fine. And then her TV is for music.
Yeah, they do sleep music, and it works as a nightlight and
Yes.
music. So
yeah, and kind of like when the dogs are barking and all that, it helps kind of drown that out also.
yeah,
So-
'cause if not, every little thing will wake her up.
Yes. But as soon as I laid back down after putting her back in bed, I could hear the wind and all that. And I was going, good grief, it wasn't even supposed to storm.
Mm-hmm.
But then it didn't last very long either, because it kept me up while it was going on. But then it was over and I was like, okay, well, it's not too big of a deal. But then all of a sudden it was over and we woke up the next morning and everything is flipped over. So
Yes.
it's crazy.
Trade Paint said hello from Adair, Oklahoma.
Ah.
Oh, and Dean said, Izzy, come alive tonight.
She did.
Let's at least no one was hurt.
Absolutely.
Yes. What are we talking about? Well, we're only 6 minutes behind, but so that's good. But pretty much, we hadn't really got into much of anything because the girls were just kind of
Wild.
They were, a little wild tonight, and they were talking about school and their favorite subjects and things like that. But
yeah,
let's see. Linda's 22nd is my birthday in June.
awesome.
Oh, Ed, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
They'll be surprised when we tell them about that tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll
but
be excited.
A little something for the girls. Super sweet of you.
That
We
is sweet.
appreciate it. We'll just have to take them shopping.
Yep. Pam said, if I gamble, I play those numbers. Peggy said all those A pluses invigorate her.
Yeah, she's all about the A pluses.
Yeah. Yeah, she turned in her test to me. She's like, is that an A plus 100? Every time.
Yes.
I'm like, yes, dear. You know them all, so.
You need to mess with her one time and give her a B just to see.
Oh, no, I can't break her heart because she'll start bawling. That'd be terrible.
I just want to see the reaction.
But no, she's a smart cookie.
Yeah, she's all about.
Mm-hmm. If Abby stuff is harder. And I mean, she missed like 2 things on one of her tests. I mean, she still had a high A, and she was devastated. And I was like, "It's fine. You've still got really great grades.
Yeah.
I mean, you know the material. You're doing well." But she wanted that 100.
Yeah, because it was Abby. We were talking about like her A's and stuff, and then she told me she had like 3 A's or something, and she actually had 4. I was like, "You had 4?" She goes, "No, 3 A's. The other was an A plus." And I was like, it's still an A, but she just didn't quite get that. That A plus is just a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Pam said languages were her favorite. I wasn't very good with foreign languages or anything like that, if that's what you're talking about. But which we only had Spanish as an option, and I don't know. I did what I had to graduate, but I just was not very good at all.
I wish I had learned a little bit more and applied more Spanish, because we're actually seeing more Spanish speaking patients lately. So
yeah. There's Christy Jones said, hey, how are y'all?
Hey
We're
there.
doing good. Let's see. Oh, Kathy said she didn't do good in school. She's bullied in high school.
That's terrible.
See, that's the problem now, is like Abby was getting bullied in elementary school.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so it just, I don't know, it's just starting earlier and earlier.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Not true. But Jessica said my brother said he always got bullied in class by his older classmate. We were homeschooled. And he's my younger brother. So
And she's the only one that's older.
yeah. But no, I did not bully him.
She bullies me too, and she's not even older than me. What? You did.
Fly swatter?
Nope, I hit him. Regina said that's how she's always been.
Let's see. Pam said, yes, tests can be intimidating. PSATs and SATs.
Yeah.
Yep. Mom was laughing at his comment.
She knows it's true.
Not true, though.
Yeah, it's very true. I believe it.
Mm-hmm. Ganging up on me now.
Santon said I could have sworn I saw you guys in Syracuse, New York at the fair.
Oh,
Wasn't us.
no. We've been here. Stephanie said back when what?
That's not right. 1992, she was a baby.
Yeah. I don't get it.
I don't know either.
But she said back when I was in college, I think. Oh, okay. She redid it down here.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. I'll go to the next comment so I don't miss a bunch. But Neil said, fall gardening. Dean does that. That's why he has a walking stick.
That's why he doesn't do fall gardening.
Yeah. Nancy said second win was what she was going to say too. But
yeah.
Izzy. Pam was talking about test anxiety. Carolyn said, is Blizzard okay? Haven't seen him in a while.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
In this heat, he usually stays in the shade.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times he'll be up by the shed or under the edge of the house.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, he's still around.
Yep, he's doing good.
We have to put him up at night, though, so he doesn't run off or end up getting in a mess with stuff. But
yep,
in the daytime when we can, we let him run free.
Yep.
Just to give him a break.
Yep. Peggy said, Neil, I thought that stick was to thwack evil roosters. Michael asked if the girls and I got your surprise done with the greenhouse. I didn't get to that corner yet because we've had a lot going on. A lot of unexpected stuff kind of hit. We got a few more crazy things coming out in videos that have kind of preoccupied us and derailed some of our original plans because my intention was to get back out there. Well, I knew I wasn't going to get out there this past week or last week because I had to work extra hours last week, but I figured I would get out there this weekend and then nothing went according to plan. So just the way it is. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll just say this part of like today got derailed big time too, but we'll just say we have a predator problem.
Mm-hmm. That we did not have before.
We've not had any issues before, but pretty big issue now.
Yep. Let's see. Okay. Stephanie said, back when I was in college, I took algebra 3 times. I made 100 in the class each semester, but failed the end test every time. And said, my coach, which was also the social studies teacher, figured out real fast that I had bad anxiety. That's crazy, though.
Yeah, which lots of people have test anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Neil said he used to do a lot better in exams, most likely because it was always quiet with few distractions.
Yes.
Satin said, New York Animal Agriculture Fair, baby cows being born. Cool.
Neat.
Stephanie said, Neil, that's usually when I started panicking was when it was quiet. Maybe that's why I had 4 kids, never a dull moment. She loved English and Spanish.
Yeah.
Dean said he had a girlfriend that took all his tests for him.
Oh, me.
Satin said, I'm voting to name a baby cat or 2 or 3 or 4 and 5. Yeah, we had some others pop up. So there's a few extra babies than there were. Let's see. Pam said, Catholic high school 100 years ago, we had to take Latin and French. Wish we had more to take. Spanish would have helped.
Yeah,
We did do Latin in school
we did
once. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed Latin.
not. We only did. Like, Spanish was the only other option.
I don't know if
foreign
my
language.
classmate enjoyed it or not, but
He probably couldn't learn from being bullied.
it's definitely the same for me to grab it. Flash water. Cassie said, sorry, I disappeared. Had to go cheer Mazzy on while she took her contacts out. Oh, contacts.
Yeah, oh, you haven't watched their video.
I haven't watched any videos, just to be fair.
Which it was, I think it came out today.
Okay, then I definitely haven't had time to.
Because I think they filmed yesterday and it came out today. Because I think we watched it this morning before we got started, or whenever we took a lunch break. I don't remember.
Okay.
But yes.
That's
Yes, she got
awesome.
contacts because she's going to get drops in her eyes. If not, she wanted contacts, and this keeps from having to get drops, so it was a win-win. But she's still learning.
Well, tell her I've got faith in her. I wear them all the time.
Yes.
I like them much better than my glasses.
You Miss Reba. Said, bet you wish you'd learned Spanish now to help with your job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did learn Spanish, but promptly forgot most of it because I didn't use it at all. And then now, just I don't know.
And I use Google Translate. Works really well.
Well, we have used that when we haven't had our Spanish-speaking therapist there.
Yeah, which we have 2 of our radio operators speak fluent Spanish, so if they're working, they'll do it. If they're not, we can still call them. But I just use Google Translate because it works out really well.
Yeah, one of our therapists actually has family members from Mexico, and so he speaks fluent Spanish. But the only thing is, if he's on vacation, then we just have to communicate otherwise, and it works out. It's fine.
Diane, there's no flies out in March. You just leave them back home.
Don't think it's for the flies.
Oh, Dean said he needed the girls to make him laugh tonight. They were a hoot.
Yeah. Justin said he'd be your backup.
Yeah, because he knows.
Night, Mom.
Good night. Christy said she had a baby in 1992.
Let's see. Satin said, Izzy, Abby, Addison, Blakely. Might have said that incorrectly, but I know who I mean. And Mazzy, all girls are being born right now. Stephanie said the 1992 was late in talking while. Oh yeah, was late in talking while she was talking into the phone, but I deleted that. StreamYard never deletes the ones you delete, though.
Nope, they're there forever, and that's all I'm reading until I saw it and I looked over and I realized that it had been removed.
Mm-hmm. Michael Ray said that's farm life.
Yes.
Cassie said she got them out easily tonight, but I've been having to put them in every morning. She's getting better and better, though. Takes a while, but she'll get there.
One Scott said, yes, Cassie always says that's farm life, people.
That's the truth.
Cassie said she loved lunch, recess, and athletic. Yep. Way to go, Mazzy.
Yep.
Cassie said if Zoe comes in October, she'll come in with all kinds of goodies.
Christy said, my mom would tell you my favorite activities at school were lunch and recess.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Nick said they had a hard enough time teaching us English, much less Latin.
Izzy's.
She's wound up.
Yeah, normally she's about out when we start, but like I said, tonight she definitely caught that second wind. Let's see. Nancy said, my sister and I had one class together in high school. I did all the homework and she made the better grade. That's funny. Yeah, I never cared for English or writing reports. And my sister wrote one report for me and we got caught, kind of, which she was already graduated at the time. But I guess the problem is if you're going to have somebody better than you write your reports, they need to start from the get-go. Because I did them before, and I mean, they were okay, but I just didn't like all that fluff and mess, and I got tired of all that. And so they were called blue books and you had to fill out like a story in these blue books. And so I think she had written it for, I mean, I copied it by hand because it had to be my handwriting. But the teacher was like, she goes, how about you write your next one instead of having your sister do it? So she knew she was a cool English teacher. So like I said, she didn't tell me anything, but I made an A on it. Mm-hmm. So I got to keep the grade, but I got busted too. So, but like I said, I just thought it was a waste because I'd rather type than anything. It's easier than handwriting.
Where are you at?
Right here.
Cassie said, it's all good. I went to get caught up on those videos yesterday, but I didn't make it far because I had to run some errands.
I know how that goes.
Mm-hmm. Stephanie said she needs to get her some cat eye contacts. I had a friend in high school that had some of those. They creeped me out, but were cool.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I've seen some of those like for Halloween and stuff. But that would be creepy.
Michael said, I'm too nice to be a bully.
He doesn't know that. You'll get to know her.
Cassie was saying for Stephanie not to even tell her about those. Let's see.
Dean said he had a teacher one time asking how he made an A on a test when he wasn't even there that day.
Stephanie said you should type it in Google. Pam, oh no, my mom is Sharon. She was on here just a little bit ago. We were way behind.
Yeah. Debbie said, glad your girls are in 4-H.
Yeah, they're enjoying it. We went to a meeting with a different group last week, which is why we had to miss our live, and they really enjoyed it. And it was all about plans for the fair booth for the group and for the fair float, because they'll be in the parade, the fair parade. So, which
they had mixed feelings about it, because we usually go and they get to catch candy and get candy in there. I like, you realize being on a float, you're going to have to throw the candy. And they're like, what? We don't get to catch candy? I was like, no. And then I guess you told them they got the leftovers or something.
No.
That's what they said. They said, Mommy said that they got the leftovers.
I didn't say that.
Like that. Somebody told them that, but I was just like.
Well, then Izzy said, well, Daddy, Mommy can ride with us on the float and you can go down there and sit and watch us and you can pick up candy for us.
Yeah. No.
Trisha said, Kevin and Kimberly, I heard from Brandon, your garden looks amazing.
I showed him some, like this year is not, but I showed him why we're so disappointed with our garden now because of what it used to look like. Which I may have those.
Yeah.
This is whenever we first got married, and then yeah.
Let's see.
Which, cause I'm trying to think. Yeah, I had a garden before we got married. Yeah, you catch up on comments.
Dean said, did someone say lunch? Loma said her favorite was science and she hated English. Lynn said, when Izzy crashes, she will crash hard. Yeah, I think so too. Eric said, I loved English and writing. I also loved math. Science, I wasn't too crazy for.
Yeah.
I enjoyed science, but I really liked it when it got to health and all that which I mean, you can tell that now. Because that's my profession. When I got to anatomy in college, I was in my element.
Okay, this may be hard to see, but like this was our garden before. Like it was spotless. You couldn't hardly find a weed. It was the talk of the town. Great. And that one. Go. Like there's another picture. Like I said, everything was just in its place. And like I said, super nice and neat. We had a ton of stuff, but like I said, this year has not been great.
Yeah. Lynn said, I'm still behind a few weeks ago. I was helping my mom. Gotcha.
Where you at?
All right. Right there, yeah.
Yep. Caught up now.
One Scott's laughing at you.
Yeah.
Loma said, I love typing and bookkeeping.
Yeah. I liked accounting whenever I took that in college. That was good. And then typing, whenever I was in high school, I did not like it at all. Was not a fan of it. It might have been the teacher. I don't know. But then, like as I've gotten older, like I said, I'd rather type than write something.
Dean said, we didn't have Google or even knew anything about it back in school days, but we had fun making animals with a projector on the wall.
Yep.
Ed said, I have a friend whose daughter can type 40 words per minute. She's only 9. Stephanie said, Kevin, you seem tired, not very smirky tonight.
Yeah. I don't know. I am a little tired, but
Blizzard woke him up this morning. I was already up. But
yeah. And then we were out late last night because Blizzard was working last night. And so I actually went out and checked everything to make sure everything was good. And it was then, but that was like after midnight.
Yeah.
And then woke up first thing this morning. So
let's see. Diane said, my mom wrote a short story for me and it won, and I found out I'm going through stuff months ago.
Did you read that one? Okay.
Let's see. Cassie said, that's awesome, Ed. Learning to type is so important.
Yes.
Kathy said, and now you're in a profession where you have to write a lot of reports.
Yes. Yeah. Not too many, but some.
Lynn said, I used to do contacts, but now I have cataracts. I'll have surgery in October and November.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, whenever you get the cataracts removed, like I said, you'll be happy. Everybody I've ever known that's had that done has been super happy after the fact.
Ed said, yes, Cassie, it is. And Ed said, of course, they're homeschooled. Meg said, I should get glasses. It might help. Pam said, do you have all your garlic and onions put up?
We didn't have onions, but garlic, yes. Which, like I said, we did fall garlic and let it grow over winter and then harvest in the spring or summer. So it's about time to plant again for garlic.
Yep.
Still be a little bit longer, but it's about that time.
Yeah. Loma said, beautiful garden. One Scott said, wow, beautiful garden.
Yeah, we've not had one that pretty in a while.
Yeah. Pam said, Lynn, you'll love your eyesight after. And Dean said, people are still talking about your garden. It's just talking the other direction. Michael said, better luck next year, Kevin. Trisha said, love government, never opened a book. Pam said, Dean, you just gave your age away. And he said, anyone who wants his age can have it. Pam said, nope, older than dirt now myself. Y'all are funny. Loma said, Dean, I'm right there with you. No computers till my junior year in high school.
Which, like, even for us, I mean, just a few years before, they were using typewriters to teach typing at the school where I went. But whenever I went, they actually had computers, so that was better.
Yeah, he was saying they didn't even have computers in high school.
Yep.
Neil said the reason Abby and Izzy do so well with their schooling is because they love their teachers.
Yep, they like the principal more than they like their teacher.
Mm-hmm. Because he's not the one dishing out the work. No, we do well together. Once they get started and get motivated, they're fine.
Yeah.
Stephanie said Leighton is howling at the coyotes as we sit out here like coyote food. Kathy said, are you guys going to get any more animals?
Maybe something eventually, not anything right now.
Yeah.
Not anything planned anyhow.
Yeah.
Not to say that it won't happen, because sometimes it just works out that way. But no, I think right now we're pretty well off on animals.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that we talked is maybe some cattle.
Yep. Specifically Joe. Let's see.
Oh, good night, Regina.
Good night. Edward said, beautiful garden. I'm sure you'll have the opportunity to get it going again. He has cataracts that need removed also.
Yeah. There's Isabel. Said hi, Kevin and Kimberly.
Hey there. Lynn said, what's new on the farm?
New. Like I said, we had the disaster with the predator. That'll be coming out soon. We got a lot of projects that we're fixing to be working on. Now that the weather's finally starting to cool off some, you can actually stay outside and work in the afternoon. So that helps, because before it was just a matter of trying to get all the stuff that had to be done while it wasn't super hot during the day. And then there wasn't time for anything else, or you'd have to go out and work a few minutes, or it'd be so hot that we couldn't film because the phone would overheat and shut off. Like today, even though it wasn't that hot today, being out in the direct sunlight, the phone shut off and we had to take a break. Yeah. Which I just came in and stuck it in the fridge for a few minutes, because the girl's like, you're sticking that in the fridge? I was like, yeah, to cool it off quicker. And it worked. Yep. We were able to get back out and get to working. But like I said, it wasn't really that hot working day. Like I thought it felt good.
Good night, Loma.
Yep. Good night. And then we had a subscriber that decided to help us out with the project. And so that'll be coming up soon.
Yep.
And then we're probably going to make some raised garden beds rather than doing, like, we'll still have the high tunnel, but we're talking about putting some raised ones up maybe behind the house so that we can do some herb beds and things like that that's here close, that's easy to manage, and that we can do that with. But not sure on that yet, exactly what we're going to do or when, but that's another project. And then there's something else we're going to do. I don't remember. I don't know. Those are the main ones.
Yeah.
And then trying to get a fall garden put in. Because like I said, we got the high tunnel. I got it worked up the other day. And
the soil's beautiful right now.
Yes. Problem is that it's got a big hole in the top of it where that storm tore it a while back. So I'm hoping that it will be good enough that it'll handle that. And if not, I may try to run a sheet of plastic up underneath it just to seal off that hole. And then we can worry about replacing it in the spring, most likely. The only problem about replacing it in the really cold weather is whenever it heats up, the plastic will be loose because it expands.
Mhm.
And if you do it in the really hot summer, then it'll be so tight it could rip it at
Yeah.
the edges. And so you want to kind of do it when the weather's kind of in the middle so that you can
Yeah.
get it snug, but it still has room to
Mhm.
whenever it expands and retracts.
Yeah. Are we at the top there?
Huh?
No, we already read that.
No, we're right here.
Oh, Pam said stupid typewriters made more mistakes than they were worth.
Yeah.
Talking about like Nina chasing them away instead of calling them in.
Yeah.
Christy said, yes, we had. Okay, I can't read it from there.
Apple IIe computers and typewriters
Okay.
for typing class.
Oh boy, the printing on that box paper with perforated holes.
Yes, that's
You had to load just right
Yeah.
or it was crooked. Yeah.
yes. Let's see.
Yeah, Loma said she wasn't feeling well, so that's why she's going to bed.
Dean said computers didn't get popular until his son was in 4th grade.
Okay.
Which, when I was in elementary, we had, it's called Impact Lab, but it was computer lab where we went once a week and did little things on it. And that was fun. But like I said, it was just a few years before I made it to high school, they were still using typewriters for typing up there, though.
Lynn said you did good with the potatoes.
Thank you. Ate some of those tonight.
They're really good. Ed said when my mother had cataract surgery, when she was able to take the eye patches off and open the refrigerator, she just stood there. I said, what's wrong? She said the orange juice was so bright now. Pam said that's the truth. She had great vision after her cataract surgery.
Yeah.
Isabel said I noticed the bright white appliances.
Nancy said I had cataract surgery, but still got to wear safety glasses all the time because I only got one eye. Yeah, I could see where I want to be safe with that.
Pam said, what did you do with the torn tarp? It was removed, and they'll actually
Is it still in the shed now? So, did you fold it and put it up in the shed, or where did you put the
messed up one?
Yeah.
From the peacocks.
Because you took it off, you and the girls. Okay.
But no, I did not put it in there because
I didn't know.
There'll be more about that later in the next video. Because we had a little bit more to that afterwards. But no, it was removed and it was unusable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, we've had a lot go on in the last few days that was very unexpected. So it's trying to remember what happened that time.
Coyotes.
That's close.
Oh, look, I don't think that they're here.
Okay.
I think they're still out farther behind, but
It's just a little louder than usual. Michael said that's the way it's going to be here Saturday. Going to have a high of 61. So going to be working all afternoon after the farmer's market. Yeah, I'm so glad that this weather is so much better. Trisha. Could probably hear Blizzard out there. His deep bark. So we plant a little bit of everything. Now the fall planting will be differently, but typically we have tomatoes, we've got green beans, we've got corn, okra, cucumbers, squash, peppers. I mean, literally a little bit of everything. But this year, just not so much.
they're still down there right behind the pond.
Okay. Just making sure. Just telling Trisha what we normally plant for summer crops, but because she asked what we plant mostly.
Yeah.
I haven't gone into fall gardening yet.
Fall, since we've got the high tunnel, I'm going to try one more round of green beans because I got some that are like about a 50 to 60 day from seed to harvest. And so if we don't get a frost until November, with it being in the high tunnel, we should still be able to get some green beans from that. So we're going to try that. And then we'll do a bunch of greens like turnips. I'll probably start some broccoli, cabbage, carrots, maybe some beets. I don't know, just a mixture of stuff, but just lettuces, things that don't do well in the heat that hopefully we can get something.
Yeah. Eric said, I've got a feeling I'll be facing that surgery down the road. My dad had cataracts done, so I was expecting it.
Yeah.
Lynn asked, have you seen the stackable the Arms family has on wheels? Would that work for you? I have not seen that. But like I said, I haven't been watching any videos.
Is it the garden tower thing? Is that what you're talking about? What are those things called? Green something planter.
Oh,
Green stalk?
I don't know.
If that's what you're talking about. Let's see.
Isabel, yes, the girls are in bed already.
Yeah, green stalk planter, if that's what they're talking about.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Yes, I've seen those, but I almost bought one whenever they were on sale, but I don't know how well that would work for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Isabel, they went to bed, but they were in wild form tonight. So
yeah,
if you go back and rewatch, you'll probably get a kick out of part of it because they were silly.
Mm-hmm. Christy said her mom didn't know white could be so white until after her surgery. Connie said her first surgery for cataract blinded her in her right eye. Goodness. Hello, Lori.
Hey, Lori.
Dane said, when they came out with an electric typewriter, I thought the world had been reinvented. Stephanie said, typewriters are old school, Kevin.
Yep. Not all young like you. How do you store the potatoes? We've done it a bunch of different ways. There wasn't, we're going to end up going through them, so there's not a lot to put up, but you can can them. And then one year we put them in crates and just stored them in a dark, cool area with that.
It worked pretty well.
And they worked well till it started getting hot. And then after that, they didn't last very long, but the crates did really well. That way they get airflow. Main thing is laying them out flat and letting them cure first so that any wounds they have will heal over, and then the skins will get a little tougher and thicker too. Because if you do it too soon and there's like a wound or something and it touches another, it'll just make them start rotting.
Yeah. Okay, Connie said 5 years later, out of necessity, she had the other eye operated on and got 20/20 in that eye. Well, good.
Still bad about the first one, though. Yeah.
told his predators to leave and go to Arkansas.
Yeah, and they listened.
Yeah.
We're going to send them back. I'm going to load them up, bring them back to you next month. Hide them in your car.
Oh, Nancy got her left eye put out by a nail.
Oh, that's awful.
That's awful. Stephanie said, Brandon, your predator is sitting right beside me. I just told him it's bedtime.
That's funny.
Pam said, made it to alive, though halfway through. Love you all.
Hey, Pam.
Hey.
Better late than never.
Michael said he still needs to work on building his chicken coop this weekend.
Yep. That's the thing. On the farm, the work is never done. It seems like when you're starting to get ahead, something happens to set you back.
Yeah. Nancy said she was only 2 days from being 6 years old. Now she's 66.
Mm.
Wow. Brandon said if Kevin used one of those, he must be old.
Oh, me.
Your payback for telling me I'm a bully.
You are.
No. Connie said what happened with her is rare. She suffered a branch retina artery occlusion. Still fortunate to be able to drive again.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to look it up later now.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you know.
Mm-mm. Eye stuff, not so much. Lori said she had cataract surgery in both eyes in her 30s and just now getting to where she needs glasses almost 20 years ago. Wow.
Huh, yeah. Edward asked, do we have any shirts left? Yes, we do. Yeah, we should have some, unless something's messed up with the stock. We should have some in every size left in both colors.
Yep.
And kid shirts too.
Yep. Trisha said her brother-in-law has chickens. He feeds them plain spaghetti, and it's wild. They come running. That's funny. Never thought about that.
No, I haven't either. That
interesting. Want to experiment now?
Makes sense. Going to listen from her bed. Pretty tired tonight. Yep. Pretty tired too, so I get it. Hopefully you get some rest.
Yep. Let's see. Connie said, God was her strength and a loving church that made it possible for her to be in church. Never missed a service. For 5 years, people drove her to church. That's awesome.
Yep, it is.
Kathy said, I'd be glad to send you guys the Oklahoma black crickets. Eric said he already had reconstructive eye surgery when he was 6 years old. Was born horribly cross-eyed. So picky about eye care.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, Edward said he's going to order some shirts.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Sierra said, discovered your family through Eddie Family Farm. Enjoy all the videos. You can absolutely tell the girls love the animals. God bless your family.
Yes, they do. And thank you so much. Glad you hopped on over.
Yeah. Michael said, my chickens eat about everything they can.
Yeah, that's the way ours are. They're not too picky, but they, yeah, 'cause usually we feed like layer crumble, but we'll mix it with like corn or with scratch or something like that and give them a variety.
Yep. Brandon said he's driving right now, so he's listening.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's new with you? Doctor's appointment
next week. Was feeling really, really good till what day was that? I don't remember what day. Monday, and I had to do a lot outside. Probably shouldn't have done as much as I did. He got on to me later about it.
Yes.
I didn't do anything per se out of my restrictions, but I did way more than I had been, and it was pretty rough last couple of days, just how I was feeling and everything. And so realized I do have some, I still have limitations. So I'm not invincible and just got to take it a little slower than I was. So,
yeah. So we'll see what he says and if she's still on restrictions after that or if they change or what happens. So I don't know. If they lift them, she's still going to take it easy to work back into being normal because when you've been slacking as long as he has, then it takes quite a bit of time to work back up to a farming athlete.
Yeah. Or lifting on patients and that kind of thing. Because it was nothing to lift on somebody or do whatever. I needed to do transfers and that kind of thing. And haven't been able to do that in quite some time. So
Yeah.
which I couldn't do without pain before. And I mean, it would be painful if I did it right now, but different reason.
Do you have one of our shirts that's Handy the Graphite Heather?
I saw it earlier.
It's like a little darker than a sports gray. She's going to grab one.
Seriously.
Yes.
Okay. This is the color. And yeah, it is a little bit darker than sports gray, but it's still, I mean, not super duper dark. So it's great. So.
Yeah. Like I said, I like that color.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we had to take care of a problem.
Yeah. Did you answer Pam about if we're on Facebook too?
No, it scrolled down and I saw
Okay.
that.
But yes, but just
We
not.
are, but we're terrible at posting there. And the reason is because we know of so many people, like this is just streaming YouTube. We're still using StreamYard, but we don't even send it to Facebook right now because so many people have built up a following on Facebook, and then Facebook has done them dirty on the back end and just caused a lot of troubles and everything. And so since we didn't have that built up, we've not really been working to build it up. And so, like I said, I've been terrible about posting there, and it's just kind of there right now. I don't know. We may change something up. And there for a while, we were posting our old videos, trying to get them caught back up, but it's back behind the inks. Like I said, whenever we started doing that, somebody else started having trouble, and I'm just like, I didn't know if it was worth putting all that hard work in, and then things not working out in the end. So,
Yeah. Trisha asked if it was the heat that got to me. Not this time, no. Just a little too much activity. And I mean, I was catching some chickens. I was swinging the net. It's really what it was, just to be honest. And I opened the tractors a few times. So, but I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what about it got me, or if it was, I kind of slid a little bit too in my Crocs, walking around, chasing stuff around. So that could be part of it too. I don't really know. Where's
what?
I don't know where we're at now.
Michael Ray.
Feeds 3 pellets and layer crumbs with cracked corn mixed together. Okay. Stephanie's answering about what the shirts look like.
Pam asked, before surgery, where was most of your pain?
Most of it was, well, I mean, I had a headache all the time, but then pain back of my head. I had a lot of burning anywhere from here all the way down this arm into my hand. And my shoulder and arm hurt a lot. Shoulder still hurts sometimes now. I can feel my hand now, though, and I don't always have the burning. I do if I overdo it. It's one way I can really tell if I've overdone it is if my fingers go numb or if they start burning. But I can actually get it to relieve now where I could not before. So that's the good part, is I can actually calm it down some.
And my pain before her surgery was in my left side. Unless I was driving, then it was on my right side. No, but she's definitely felt a lot
Yeah.
better since the surgery.
Yeah. I got a little, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little discouraged Tuesday, I guess. Just because I was hurting again a lot. And I mean, I was at work and I had the bad headache and all that. And I was just like, okay, this stinks. And one of my coworkers, she's like, what's wrong? Because she's worked with me for quite some time. And she's like, you're gonna have to take it easy. But I got through it, and she kind of helped work on my well, today I had some weird burning in the back of my head and stuff too. So she kind of helped relieve that. So that helped a little bit to get through the day. But that off and on stuff, nerve symptoms in the back of my head are just normal. Yeah. So
you'll get one of the green shirts.
Yeah, they're right on top actually.
Okay. She's going to get one of the green shirts because we do have another color. But we just have the 2 colors right now. Same logo on both, just 2 different colors.
Okay, so here is the green. It's a really pretty green too. It's not the heathered, it's just the
is that military
green?
Yeah. Military green.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever we ordered it, it's supposed to be the heather, but there was a little mix up, but we told them it was fine.
Yeah.
Pam said, my Christmas presents to myself are going to be a shirt from Eddie Family Farm and yours. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Dean said, did you all see where Pop passed away on Pop Watch? Raymond Galt said hello from Georgia.
Hello, Raymond. Thanks for joining us.
Yep. Jessica said their shirts are really soft and comfortable. I love seeing Lindley's pictures in them.
Yep.
She's a good little model.
Nancy likes YouTube better than Facebook. Me too. Does Casey need to give you some pointers?
On
catching chickens, I suppose.
Oh. Well, I wish I had had a camera set up while we were doing this because it was pretty comical because he was at work and the girls and I were trying to catch some remaining ones. And at first, Abby grabbed the net, and that was a disaster because the net's bigger than she is. And she was running because you know how fast she runs. Full speed ahead. Man. She kept slipping and falling, and I thought she was going to like knock herself out with the net. So I was like, give me the net.
She doesn't need to be the net girl ever.
No.
Not unless we get a smaller net.
Yeah. And then Izzy she was steadily catching chickens, but just by hand because that's what she likes to do.
You can keep talking.
And then
you can keep talking because it's still working. I'm just pulling something up.
Okay. And then I grabbed the net, and then they got tired of it because they weren't catching anything else because it was just the hard chickens left. And I kept catching them. I was like, guys, get back over here. You got to help me because I can't hold the net and open up the tractor, which I figured out how, but that's probably why I hurt myself. But
probably so.
Probably. But no, it was. I mean, we caught them, but it was comical.
We've got to redo those pictures because the color's faded on. It doesn't stand out on those. Here is the link to where the shirts are for those that asked.
We'll try to take better pictures sometime soon because they look very faded out in those.
Yeah, because
I don't know what's up with that, but they look terrible.
We need to probably do it in sunlight instead of just house light.
We'll do that. So our house lights are a little off sometimes.
Yeah, they're all LED, but I like it's not, is it the cool white?
Something like that.
I don't know. I like the one that's like really bright.
We've tried to change like 3 or 4 times.
So. Almost a bluish color.
Yeah.
And one thing I can't stand is when they're different colors. Like
Yeah, no,
some are
it's-
cool and warm, and
mm-mm.
that drives me insane. So
Yep.
let's see. Right here.
Um,
Willie says Kevin's been spending too much phone time with Brandon. Let's see. Have you heard of the Tesla One device? Looks like a blow dryer. No,
nope.
have not.
You gave them the link.
Yep.
Stephanie says she loves the green.
Yeah, like I said, the colors, like I said, on here show up a lot better than what they
Mhm.
do on the website. So we've
Yeah.
got to,
We'll redo that.
we'll fix that.
Oh, it's a Tesla One device for pain. It produces a frequency for healing. Interesting.
No.
I have to look that up.
Yeah, I bet it's expensive being
I
Tesla
bet.
brand, but still curious.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty neat. Diane said that green will go with my camo. Have to get me one next week when she gets home.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, I definitely want to look that up.
Yeah, because I've never heard of it. But
Mm-mm.
I mean, Elon is pretty good with his stuff if it's Tesla.
Yeah. Can look it up now.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Tesla healing wand.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Oh yeah, $700.
Oh, $700.
This is interesting.
Mm-hmm. And they actually have even more expensive models,
Yeah, they
nearly
got-
$1,000.
To read more about that.
Yeah. Trish just said, I don't care for Tesla.
I'm not all about the electric car, but
Yeah.
and I don't like the Cybertruck or whatever.
We saw one yesterday when we were driving to an appointment, and that was interesting.
Yeah, I've seen them a few times, but yeah, they just I don't know. I would like to maybe see one like the inside, 'cause I always see one in passing,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe there's more to it, but like just looking at it, I'm just not a fan of
What it
Yeah, they look.
reminds me of is like some of the old movies that they were trying to come up with the futuristic concepts. It just looks like something out of one of those, like,
And maybe that's what he
movies.
was going for. Maybe he's nostalgic.
maybe. Raymond said the one he had was about 300. Okay. Connie said she loves the sound of my laughter. You've healed well. You're closer to complete healing. Yes.
Yep, she's getting there.
I'm getting there for sure. Just still got some time,
Yep.
but it's okay. Night, Lynn.
Good night, Lynn.
Probably not too far behind you.
No.
Because it's been a long week.
Yes. Yeah, plus I want to go out one more time because
Yeah.
Blizzard's barking, but
He barks all the time too, to be fair.
well at night
Because he hears everything.
the coyotes or other dogs. I mean, if something's going on, he's barking, but it doesn't
Mhm.
always mean there's something going on here.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll go out and you'll hear something way off in the distance, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah. Pam rode in a Tesla about a month ago, 0 to 70 in seconds. That price is ridiculous. No interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear they're fast, but I mean, I don't know. I need to look see how they compare because, like I said, lots of cars can go fast, but
Mm-hmm.
I like some of the. I'd be curious how like where it drives itself and all that kind of stuff because like the closest thing I've probably been is whenever we were on vacation one time we rented a car that had the lane sense.
Oh, that was crazy.
Because that was the first time we ever drove it, and I was like, the thing's fighting me. I didn't know what was going on, and I realized that if you don't have the signal on, if you get close to a line, it tries to send you back.
Yeah. Michael said, I think they're too high tech. All the key is it's just like a credit card.
Yes. Yeah, I've been around them for that, and that's crazy. But oh, hey Helen, how are you?
So I hope everyone's doing great.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
We're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we're starting to get things wound down because Kimberly still has to work half day tomorrow,
Yes.
and then when she gets home, got big projects to get
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, got a lot of stuff we need to do and try to catch up on. Because, yeah, Raymond said only buy a used car, never buy a Tesla.
Yeah. We're happy with the cars we have right now because they're paid off.
Exactly.
Would love to, because we got a minivan. She would like to get an SUV again, but until something settles with the prices, there's no way in the world.
I couldn't justify it right now.
No.
We've got good vehicles.
Yeah, they're still good. I mean, let's see. Mine's a 2014 truck, but like I said, I just rolled over 100,000 miles the other day because I don't drive very much. And then, because it's mostly farm truck. And then she has a 2017 van that's it just rolled over 150,000 the other day because she drives a lot more than I do. Plus, if we ever go on vacation or on trips and stuff, we usually take it unless we're going to the auction or something like that. But on our big vacations where we're going hundreds or thousands of miles, then we always take the van.
It's more comfortable for sure.
Which I told her that with it getting older and mostly more miles on it, that it may be something where to keep it from wearing out quicker, it may be better in the long run if we're going to go on a long trip to rent some sort of vehicle.
Yeah.
That way it doesn't put all the wear and tear on it, plus less likely to break down if we're away than if we're just here close. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't have any vacations, not anything big planned for a while.
No.
Well, not anything planned at all, really, but probably next year. Unless we just do something spur of the moment. Yeah.
One Scott said, yes, lane assist is awesome. Yes, you have to turn the blinker on.
Yep.
Eric said, I didn't know if you've seen the Cybertruck in full police gear. It looks pretty cool, but I wonder how it would test in real life duty.
Yeah, I can only imagine being in a pursuit and the batteries run dead. Which, I mean, that can happen with a car too with gas, but keeping gas charge versus keeping that charge, which the superchargers I think do it pretty quick, but I just don't know. I'm not sure how that would work.
Pam said, I didn't test drive, just a neighbor had one. She said, what's the big deal? I love my Hyundai. Good luck tomorrow. Kathy said, I don't like electric cars. Either that would suck, you get stuck out in the middle of nowhere because the car ran out of charge. Yeah. Trisha said, how do they get gas in those crazy looking trucks? The one that looks like from the future. The Cybertrucks, I guess is what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, they're the electric. I think, aren't they fully electric? I think so.
I think so. Let's see. Raymond said, I have a Ford Flex 2019. They quit making them, but they're going to start back, I think. Let's Trade Paint said, electric cars have no soul. Lori said, the old cars will last a long time if you keep up maintenance and oil changed.
Yes.
My van is still sticking in there. I mean, it's going strong.
Yeah, and we do the full synthetic to get a little more, and we usually have them put, because I think it can go up to 7,500 miles, and they normally do the oil change thing at 5,000 just because somebody is not always the best about getting it there right on time. So, and if it's not where I can, but
usually he takes it just because.
Yeah, and then the other day, I guess it's been a couple weeks now, I replaced the brakes on it. It was before we went.
It's before we went to Dallas.
So I guess a month. Has it been a month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has. That's why.
So a month ago, I changed out the front brakes on it because it's going to be like almost $200 to have them do it, and the brake pads were like $50, and it took me about 30 to 45 minutes to have them done, and that's well worth it to save the money.
Good night, Pam. Let's see. Michael said, yeah, you do. Don't you plan to go see Brandon when you hit 8,000?
We'll be there.
Yep.
We got to hit 8,000 first.
Yep.
Plus, he's got to get his list together.
Stephanie said, "What year is your van? How many miles do you have on it?"
2017 and 152,000.
Yep. Yep, still doing pretty good.
Ed said he's going to drive his Jeep till the wheels come off, then put more wheels on it. That's about what it's going to be on ours.
Yeah, I don't like current prices.
No, not at all. Even the used stuff is ridiculous.
Well, the new ones are pretty, but they're not that pretty.
Yeah.
Not in my mind. Okay, Steph said hers is 2015, 177,000. She thinks.
Okay, so you learn a lot different than.
No. Michael says he's already working on it. Oh, I'm sure he'd come up with something quick if.
Oh yeah.
If that was the case.
Yeah, I'll have to hit 8,000 and work it in whenever I can be off.
And me too.
He didn't say you were going when we hit 8,000.
Steph, you want me there, right?
She don't care.
Yep.
But let's see. Is there anything else major?
No. And we got that appointment next week, and said yes, she can leave the sidekick home.
I guess she don't want you there. No.
So yeah, the appointment on Tuesday. Abby's got her appointment on Wednesday. Abby's is just a checkup.
Yeah.
But we're going to a different primary care doctor, so.
Yeah.
Other than that, not really a whole lot. Yeah, she's talking about you.
I know, but I didn't want to bring that up.
I figured.
Plus, I mean, you're still broken, so what are you going to do on his list?
I mean, hang out with Stephanie, obviously.
Yeah.
We had a great time last time.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah, our PCP is leaving us, so we've got to get new ones. I went to the doctor yesterday, but nothing notable to talk about there.
Yep, but they gave us option because our clinic that we go to for PCP, they've got a bunch. Some that I won't see, just for various reasons, and then there's a couple of really, really, really great ones. A couple that I don't know as much about too, but then one of them, I've known him for years. He's been practicing for a really long time, was medical director at one of the nursing homes that I was a rehab director at. Abby, everybody knows Abby. She's sweet, loving, all that. And she just loves to give hugs. And every time she goes to the doctor, she said she'll get out of there, out of the exam room, and she'll go, okay, it's time to go hug my nurses. And she makes her rounds, and all the nurses gather at the nurses station to get their hugs from Abby.
Yes.
And one of them in particular, I mean, she's known Abby since she was teeny tiny. And that's the doctor we're going to see. That's his nurse. And they went to ask her because he's, I guess, he approves or doesn't like new patients because he has been doing it so long. He's got quite a few patients anyway. But she came back less than a minute and said, yep, he'll see you. Or his nurse said he'll see you. But Abby kind of already has that relationship with them too. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, keeps jumping. Okay, Michael said he has a 06 Dodge Ram with 258,000 miles on it. That's awesome.
Yep, I hope I have mine until then too.
Hey, Steph, if I didn't have to work tomorrow, might be a different story. But I have to be there because my boss is actually out. So,
Yeah. So she'll be at work till noon.
Michael said, Stephanie, I don't think Brandon would like that. He needs the help. Dean said, okay, I'll order a military green t-shirt. You won't know it's me.
I see it. I know it's you.
It's funny. Trisha said, I need to get a fly swatter like Stephanie has for Brandon.
Nope. That monkey business is a consignment event.
That's the one you were telling me about when we were out there and we were talking about it.
It's only a 4-hour drive.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't working.
You wouldn't drive 4. No. We got too much work to do. She wouldn't drive 4 hours anyhow.
You never know.
Not for consignment. It's a long ways. What if you get out there and didn't find anything you liked?
True, but I get to spend some time hanging out.
Yeah. True.
Willie said, I was just trying to be in Daniel's video too. Oh, mercy. People are wild.
Yep.
Kathy said the pursuits in Arkansas are wild.
Yes, they are.
Steph said, fine, blame work. Yeah. Can't be late tomorrow, though, because I was a few minutes late today because of everything that went on this morning before I got to work. So it's like 7 minutes late. It was fine because they had it, but I text them and let them know I was running late, and they were fine. But I don't want to do that regularly either.
Nope.
Yes, Steph said we could always find good food at least. Yes. Because we like to eat.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's going to be it.
The words to describe that lady in her comments on Brandon's channel.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we're going to call it a night and go check on things one more time since Blizzard is still
barking
like crazy. Not like crazy.
Yeah.
He's just a steady bark every few minutes. But
still,
what's Sierra say there?
We've been retired for 2 years. Bought our last retirement vehicle in 2021. GMC Sierra 2021 truck. Love it. Have a wonderful rest of the week. You too.
You too.
Michael said they have a lot of watermelon.
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, no, we're gonna go make another round and get things ready for tomorrow. Video tomorrow or Saturday.
Either or.
Tomorrow or Saturday. Don't know what yet.
Yeah.
Depends on how tomorrow goes.
Yep.
Because it's just about ready to go. But
yeah. You never know.
A few final touches.
Yep.
All right. Well. Rolling back of her head. All right. Well, we appreciate y'all joining us, and we'll catch y'all next week. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.